This video is sponsored by ANTHBOT. This is the ANTHBOT Genie 800, an AI-powered robot lawn mower that claims it can mow your lawn without installing any cables around the garden. And since that's exactly what always stopped me from buying one, I decided to put it to the test here, and hopefully that means no manual mowing for me anymore. So this is the ANTHBOT Genie 800, and what makes this more interesting is how it navigates the garden. Instead of using a boundary wire, it combines RTK positioning with 4 AI cameras to understand the lawn and plan its mowing path automatically. The 800 in the name actually refers to the recommended lawn size of around 800 square meters, but the system can handle areas up to about 1,500 square meters if needed. And thanks to its IPX6 weather-resistant design and built-in rain detection, the mower automatically stops mowing and returns to the dock if it starts raining. Clever, isn't it? So on paper this sounds like a very smart system, but of course the real question is, how well does it actually work in a real garden? So let's start up with the setup. The first step is installing the charging dock somewhere along the edge of the lawn where the mower can easily return for charging. The dock is where the mower automatically returns once the battery runs low. When the battery drops below around 20%, the mower drives back to the station, charges itself, and then continues the unfinished mowing task afterwards. And even though it's already springtime, the lawn doesn't really look its best yet. But honestly, this is actually the perfect moment to set everything up and get the system ready for the season. Next, I installed the ANTHBOT app. The initial setup in the app is pretty straightforward. First, you create an account, then you connect your phone to the mower via Bluetooth. After that, you simply select your 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network and connect the Genie to your home network. Once that's done, you're basically ready to go. From here you can control the mower, adjust mowing height, manage zones, and of course start the automatic mapping process. During this process the system records the boundaries and creates a digital map of the entire mowing area. After that, the Genie 800 can calculate its moving path automatically. Alright, the map is created. It's time for the first run. I'm honestly curious how well this actually works in a real garden like this. Let's start the mowing process, and there it goes. At this point, the Genie 800 automatically calculates the mowing path and starts covering the lawn section by section. The goal is to cover the entire lawn as efficiently as possible without missing any areas. And one thing you immediately notice is how quiet it is. According to the specs, the mower runs at under 60 decibels, which is roughly the same noise level as a normal conversation, I would say. So compared to a traditional lawn mower, this is actually surprisingly quiet. But of course, a real garden is never completely empty. There are always things on the lawn. Toys, garden tools, or other objects. And something that is actually very important to me is making sure that small animals don't get hurt. For example, hedgehogs, rabbits, or here my testing mole. So they could be in the garden. And according to ANTHBOT, the Genie uses AI cameras and sensors to detect obstacles and avoid them automatically. So let's test it how well that actually works. I placed a few objects here in the garden to simulate obstacles. Let's see what happens when the mower encounters something in its path. And there it goes. It detects the object and simply drives around it, which is exactly what you would want in a garden environment. Cool. Okay, another cool thing I want to check is the edge cutting. The Genie is designed to mow very close along the lawn boundary here, even if the edge isn't perfectly even like here. So let's try it out. This was actually impressive, but another challenge in many gardens are slopes and uneven terrain. According to the specs, the Genie should be able to handle slopes of up to 24 degrees. So I'm really curious to see if it can make it up to this hill without any problems. Okay, and yes, it actually makes it up to the slope without any issues. A bit slower, but very well done. That's definitely important if your garden isn't perfectly flat. Another useful feature in the app is the ability to create no-go zones. That means you can mark areas like bushes, flower beds or other sensitive spots, so the mower simply avoids them while working, which is actually pretty important here. Alright, so after testing the ANTHBOT Genie 800, what really surprised me is how smart and autonomous the whole system feels in everyday use. The wire-free setup is definitely convenient, but what impressed me even more is how well the mower navigates the whole garden and handles different areas without much intervention from my side. Once everything is configured, it really becomes a set and forget system that simply takes care of the lawn on its own. And with the obstacle detection and safety features, I also don't have to worry too much about things in the garden getting damaged, which definitely gives me peace of mind. Overall, I have to say this piece of tech is pretty impressive. So thanks again to ANTHBOT for sponsoring this video and hopefully saving me quite a few hours of manual mowing in the upcoming summer season. Now I'm curious, would you trust a robot mower to take care of your lawn, or do you still prefer doing it manually? Let me know in the comments. If you want to see more real-world tests like this one, don't forget to subscribe down here. And if you found this video helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Stay healthy, take care, and I will see you in the next one.